Full time, Everton nil, Arsenal 2. I'm surprised, I'll be honest. Feels like a long time since we won a game. And this isn't one I expected us to win. I was looking at Everton's side. I was looking at the pace and power of Barkley, Lukaku, Dale Feo on the bench. And I was thinking, this is going to be difficult. Coleman and Baines attacking down the flanks. It looked like a tough game, all despite Everton's form. I thought we might struggle. But Arsenal were really excellent today. And some of the encouraging signs that I think a few of us saw against Barcelona in midweek continue today. Arsene Wenger obviously felt that way himself. He kept almost exactly the same side. Just the one change, Coquelin coming in for the injured Flamini. That meant a first Premier League start for Alex Iwobi, and wow, how well that turned out. 19 years old, got his first Premier League goal as well, and was generally excellent. But this was an Arsenal performance that showed two sides of the game, really. I mean, in the first half, I thought we were scintillating going forwards at times. Obviously, the goals were excellent, but just a general combination play was very good, very fluid. Second half, we sat back a little. Maybe there were some tired legs out there, but we could afford to because we defended extremely well. I should say as well that I thought Everton were diabolical. And Arsenal deserves some credit for that. I think we forced a lot of errors, but they made some really strange, unforced errors too. They look to be in a mess, to be honest with you. Which may be what we needed, but we still took advantage and were very good in some respects. On Iwobi, I think we have to talk about him really. The first thing that really strikes me about him is the way the senior players trust him. Mesut Ozil trusts him with the ball. Alexis Sanchez trusts him with the ball. And these are players who've played with, absolute top-class, elite, world-class players. And you can see, in a way that they don't always trust maybe the Theo Walcotts or sometimes the Joel Campbells of this world. They will give Iwobi the ball under pressure, at pace, and expect him to control it. And invariably he does. He's got a lovely partnership developing with Danny Welbeck. The two seem to link really well at times. There was some great interchanges. I think they roomed together last night in the team hotel. They're developing a friendship off the pitch, and that seems to be translating on the field, which is lovely to see. The way he took his goal, it looks so simple, but when that ball's played over the top, it's so funny because as an Arsenal fan, I'm watching it thinking, okay, well, he's going to square it, because we haven't had that many players in recent years who've had the confidence, the conviction, the first touch to take that ball on and create a goal-scoring opportunity in that scenario. Iwobi did that, and that shows real maturity. And I think in some ways he's a bit like Francis Coquelin. Obviously a very different kind of player, but he's like him in that he's introducing balance to the side. I don't think he's necessarily better than, I don't know, Joel Campbell, say, yet. I think he certainly could be. But he's bringing more fluidity to the attack. He switches position more easily with Alexis Sanchez, with the Mesut Ozil, even with the centre forward. Suddenly we're unpredictable going forward. And a lot of that's to do with him. He fills in, he moves around, he's confident on the ball. I've been incredibly impressed. I mentioned Coquelin there, and I think he was another important element in today's performance, particularly alongside Mohamed El-Neni. They played as a kind of screening midfield duo, a double pivot maybe, and they were excellent doing it. Deep at times, but it worked, and they kept it simple. They won the ball back, they blocked things off, they made it difficult for Everton. And El-Neni, he's not Santi Cazorla on the ball, but what he does do is come and get the ball off the back four. He's always an option, in a way that Coquelin sometimes isn't. And I thought, I'm going to mention Petit and Vieira. It's not to say, before you all write in the comments, that either of these individuals are anywhere close to those two players in terms of what they contribute, but just that an Arsene Wenger team that has two screening players tends to be successful, and it's something we haven't seen too much of. We've gone to one holding midfield player of late, but when we've got two in there, and Cazorla does it to an extent, El-Neni and Coquelin did that today, and I thought it was tremendous and a big platform for this victory. Anyway, let's enjoy it. We've won. We've got the whole weekend ahead of us. See how the other teams get on. I'm not even going to think about the title race or anything like that. Just enjoy the victory and hopefully build from there. Cheers.